If restrictions are in fact lifted on Cuba, as it appears they will be by the stroke of the president's pen, what would it mean for the tourism industry, airlines, cruise lines? Seth Kaplan is managing director at Airline Weekly. And Seth, let me begin by showing you a Carnival statement. It says Cuba is the largest country in the Caribbean, so there's some exciting possibilities from a cruise industry perspective. Some infrastructure for cruising already exists in the country, along with several ports, so it offers great potential, but there are other issues that will need to be taken into consideration, and so on it goes. The prior guest, Seth, said that he did not expect American businesses to be stumbling all over themselves to get into Cuba. From what we've heard out of the travel businesses so far, I'm not sure he's right. What do you think?
Yeah, a lot of opportunity, Tyler. He said people not rushing out to Teterboro to fuel their private jets, but what about JFK and Newark? Are there opportunities for commercial travel? And Tyler, when you think about really the three purposes of travel: business travel, leisure travel, and family visit travel, that last part, taking that one first, a million Cuban Americans who certainly would like the opportunity, many of them, to go back home and visit their families. They can do so now very expensively and with a lot of difficulty. But, what if you all of a sudden had, I don't know, $79 flights on Spirit Airlines over to Havana? Obviously, a lot of latent demand there to be stimulated. As for leisure travel, a bit of a different story, because in a lot of cases you have substitutable destinations where somebody who goes to a warm sunny beach in Havana or Baradero might be doing that instead of another destination. And business travel, obviously, with these banking relationships being reestablished, some high yield traffic perhaps to be had from banks in New York flying down to reestablish.
Seth, I know that you are based down in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale to be precise. What is your sense of the reaction in your community as you know it at this hour?
Yeah, a mixed reaction, as you would expect, Tyler. Very much a generational issue, as has been noted, and certainly part of why this is happening are those changing demographics. But sort of anecdotally, talking to friends, you can see that. You can certainly see younger Cuban Americans certainly more interested in doing this sort of thing, although more complicated than that. We certainly heard from Senator Rubio, one of those younger Cuban Americans who doesn't feel that way.
All right, Seth, thank you very much. We appreciate your being with us.